Well, hey there, guys. John here, and welcome to Open Mic. Now, today's Open Mic is going to be a little bit different than normal because I was really in the mood to play more Warcraft today and play a whole bunch of it. So, for today's Open Mic, I'm going to be playing some Warcraft while we're playing Open Mic, if you don't mind too terribly much. That's what we're going to do. And, yeah, so wait a second. Where's my... I just need to get to a place I already have some quests going on with. Wait a second. Where am I going? Oh, do I need to go all the way down there? All right. Anyway, so, yes. So today's show is going to be a little bit slower because I'm going to be answering questions as I'm in between traveling and stuff like that. So as I head to my first location, which is over here... All right, let's go to the first question. The first question comes to us from Jay Bling, who writes, I read that Luke Evans and Terrence Stamp are going to be in that Sandler-Aniston Netflix movie. Sandler comedies are always garbage. And he follows it up with, yet I always get briefly curious about casting. I always briefly get curious about casting announcement that aren't any of his butt buddies before remembering it's still going to suck. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Adam Sandler. I mean, for those of you who did not see the movie Reign Over Me, Adam Sandler should absolutely be doing more dramas. I mean, he should absolutely be doing more dramas. The dude's is a very, very gifted dramatic actor. Okay, now I need to run down to the question mark. Hold on a second. That's down here. Okay. Where do I go? Southwest. All right. So he should definitely do more dramatic, but he keeps doing these like absolutely awful, like Netflix straight to home video comedies that are just dreadful. And to be honest, even his theatrical stuff has not been good. Like just not been good at all. Which way am I going here? I guess I'm just going to have to go this way until I can find a way around. Is that what's going on? I guess so. So you're right. Even when then we ultimately see, like when we finally get to see somebody like a Luke Evans popping up in it, or whoever, it's just not worth getting excited about because you know it's not going to be any good. So I got to kill this bobcat. Now it's coming after me. There we go. And I'm going to skin it. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, 2 light leathers. Very nice. Okay, continue on my way. Which way do I need to go here? Bring up my map. I'm totally going the wrong way. Maybe cutting through this pass will work. I'm not sure. But yeah, so you're right. You see, Luke Evans is going to be in it. And Luke Evans is great. So you start to think, maybe this will be okay. And then you realize, no, it's still an Adam Sandler piece of junk movie, and I've just come... How do I get to where I'm going? Please, Bobcat, ignore me. It's ignoring me. Okay, I think maybe I found my way through. Am I in the right place now? No, but I need to go straight south. Okay, so anyway, let's go to the next question. Manuel Fernandez writes, thoughts on the new Aquaman photos... Oops. Thoughts on the new Aquaman photos from Entertainment Weekly. Not bad. I will say this, though. I'm not a big fan of the Black Manta helmet. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say. But John, it's perfect. It's exactly the Black Manta helmet. I know, but... Oh, I got a medium leather off this damn thing. But this is one of those examples... Whoa, wait a second. Something's just sitting there waiting to be skinned. This is one of those examples of... no, I guess not. One of those examples where just because it looks good on the comic book page does not necessarily mean you should do a direct translation of it on the big screen. And who knows, maybe, it's just a still image. Maybe once I see the actual movie... Who the hell is shooting me? What just happened? Okay, I walked over here. Okay, I have no idea what happened, so I'm just going to ignore it. That's a good, healthy attitude. If something happens that you don't like, just ignore it. Let's see. Can I... Yes, I can. There we go. Yeah, the Manta thing, they didn't adapt it at all for a movie screen. Like, they did no adaptation, like, whatsoever. So, I'm kind of like... Okay, wait a minute. I'm exactly where the map says I should be. Let me just read this thing. Oh! Okay, I need to find something in a cave. What cave? Find the rusted sky strider inside the Iron Wing cavern. Okay, so there's some sort of cavern around here. I'm guessing this is it over here. Okay. Other than that, I think they looked really good. Like, the pictures look solid. I like the way... I mean, everybody knows I've always liked the way Jason Momoa looks as Aquaman. Oh, damn it. I got to go all the way around. I've always liked the way Jason Momoa looks as Aquaman. So that looks good. There's a picture of Aquaman and Orm, which looks actually pretty damn good. I'm all about that. Still not where I need to be. Well, somebody's running around here killing birds. So yeah, the picture of Aquaman and Orm, that looks great. Because they're both standing there, princes of Atlantis. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so I guess this is where I gotta go. And there are some Horde players in here. And hopefully they don't end up bothering me. You know what? I might get lucky. Oh, damn. Man, these things are hurting me. Haywire battle chickens. These things are called Haywire battle chickens. What the hell was that all about? Haywire battle chickens, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but other than that, I thought they looked all right. Should I kill that thing from down here? Target not in line of sight. Okay, I'll just keep running then. I'm getting low on health. Okay, I better sit down and eat something, because I'm in bad shape. Okay. Alright, keep going forward. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Unless I gotta go up and around. I'm guessing I have to go up and around. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So yes, other than that, I like the look of the pictures, other than the Black Manta one. Ben Rayner writes, over under 60% in Avengers 4, Tony hands Steve a shield and says, lead away, Captain, or something along those lines. Oh, I've no doubt. I've been saying for a while, there's going to be a big moment in the movie, in Avengers 4, where they make a big deal out of Cap getting his shield back, for sure. That's definitely going to happen. Why am I in a cave with robot chickens? I do not understand. Okay. But yeah, I'll take over 40% on, I'll even take over 60 on that. I mean, it's certainly not a 100% guarantee, but I'll take over the 60% on that. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so they just killed the thing I came here to kill. Oh, I guess I just get it. Okay. Return super mechanical robo widget to Bingle's Blastenheimer at the Far Side Lodge. Okay. I can do that. I'm just going to take the easy way and teleport there. Okay, Rodrigo Ortiz writes, "Hey John, were you a fan of Batista the wrestler? And have you seen his wrestling documentary, Amazing How Far He's Come?" Well, I am a fan of Dave Batista. Like you guys, many of you guys will know, Dave Batista has come in and he's let me interview him a couple of times. Like he was actually the first like celebrity dude to, I got to go all the way over there. I forgot about that. Batista was the first celebrity dude to volunteer. Remember when I did the 24-hour marathon for the Philippine typhoon relief? Anyway, Dave Batista was the first celebrity that said, "Hey, yeah, let me send in a message too." So he participated in that, and I put on my barong, which is a Filipino formal wear for men, because I'm married into a Filipino family, so I have a barong, and Dave Batista is actually Filipino. So I got to do this one-on-one interview with him for the James Bond movie he was in. And I wore the barong. And he met me and he's like, "Hey, good to see you." And he's like, "Are you wearing a barong?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." He goes, "I didn't even know why dudes knew what a barong was." I'm like, "Well, I married into a Filipino family, so there you go." So that was pretty fun. But yeah, I'm a big fan of his. And I was a fan of his as a wrestler as well. When he was, what was the name of the little wrestling faction that was him, Triple H, and the Viper? Why am I forgetting the Vipers? Randy Orton. Remember the three of them had their own little wrestling faction, and I can't remember what the name of the faction was, but it was they were pretty good. So I used to like them a lot. I used to like them as a faction. Okay, turn in this quest. Worth a lot of experience. There we go. Okay. So yeah, big fan of Dave's. I love seeing how far he's come. It's awesome. Okay. Rodrigo Ortiz follows up with, also, thoughts on The Perfect Storm. Believe it or not, that's my earliest movie-going experience. Still crushes me that they couldn't get over that last wave. True story. True story. I first watched Perfect Storm when I was on a cruise. Yes, I was on an Alaskan cruise that went from Vancouver to Alaska. It was a wonderful cruise. I had a great time. But they have a movie theater on the ship, and the movie they were showing. Somebody on here knows who I am. That's funny. Oops, I went to the wrong thing here. Okay. So I was on this ship, and the movie they were showing was A Perfect Storm. The movie they were showing was A Perfect Storm. And it was at night, and we're on the ocean watching a movie about the ultimate storm that ever hit the ocean and killed all these people. So that was my experience. You know, I like Perfect Storm. Perfect Storm is a good movie. Where's this guy I got to turn into? I got a bunch of riding I got to do. Okay, gonna hop on my horse and take a ride. So yeah, I'm a fan. I am a fan of the movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, and I watched it while on a ship. That was the first time I watched it. Okay, let's see. Curtis Lopez writes, one of my biggest pet peeves in animated movies is whenever they have a stupid dance party. You know, it's funny. There are a bunch of shows that Anne used to watch Vampire Diaries, and then she would watch Riverdale, and we used to watch the originals. And it seems like every other episode there was a town dance party, some kind of town function or fair or dance party, and it was pretty nuts. I don't know, man. For me, the dance parties in animated movies, and I get why they would annoy some people, I really do. But I'm going to admit, the dance parties in animated movies, I actually get a kick out of when they happen. Like, particularly in the Minions movies. Okay, let's see here. Curtis follows that up with, it's like they think kids that have, it's like that they think, It's like they think kids have that low of an attention span that they need to constant annoying dancing and bad pop music distracting. Oh, sometimes it's just to be fun. See, what's the level of these bears? These are level 25 bears. I have not taken out a level 25 bear before, so I'm going to give that a shot. Send my minion in there to take the first shot and take the first few hits.
It's too far away.
And hopefully he'll survive long enough. And now I've got the bear's attention and he's coming after me. Ah, but I killed the bear. Okay, let's see what a level 25 bear gives up. Bear meat, who cares? I'm curious about what kind of leather he gives me. 2 light leathers, not bad. And there's another bear. Go get him, minion. Go get him. And I'll come safely over here. And just start hitting him from a distance. And now I've got his attention, but I killed him. And what do you got for me? Come on. Leather, leather, leather. Light leather. Okay, I'll take it. I was hoping for medium leather, but I'll take light leather. Okay, good to know that the bears in this area will give me light leather. Okay, back on the horse and away I go. Okay, what's next here? Chris Parker writes, regarding Wonder Woman 84, in a movie with hidden worlds and cosmic gods, is it really that much of a stretch to find a way to bring a mortal man back to life? I have been having that discussion with people. Level 25 boar. Let me see what happens here. I have been having that same discussion with people all day. It's like, that can't actually be Steve Trevor. It makes no sense that he would be alive. And, like, normally, like, you know me, I don't like fake deaths at all. But what I've been saying to people all day is like, come on, it's a comic book movie. They're like if this was a drama, if this was a police procedural drama, then yes, there's no way in hell that the dude should still be alive, and there's no way that would make sense for the guy still being alive. My argument today, though, has been, but this is a comic book movie, and being a comic book movie means there are literally tens of thousands of explanations and ways that this dude could still be alive or brought back to life or be existing in this time period. Oh, you better die before he gets to me. There he goes. There are literally tens and tens of thousands of ways the dude could still be alive in a comic book movie. So, like, if it was some other kind of movie, yeah, I'm with you. I totally get it. It wouldn't make any sense. But it's a comic book movie. So, it's a comic book movie in a sequel where in the last movie, this Themysciran princess fights the Greek god of war sailing in the air going, I am the god of war. You know, I mean, so why can't they just come up with a simple way for a dude to come back to life? Again, I'm not a fan. Ooh, what's this thing? And why is it getting so close to me? I don't like that. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of bringing guys back to life and everything, but there are thousands of ways and thousands of explanations for them to give about why and how that dude would still be alive right now or brought back to life or whatever. So we just got to wait and see what their explanation is, but it's not going to be that far-fetched. I mean, it's going to be completely far-fetched, but it's a comic book movie, so of course it's going to be far-fetched. All right. That was a profitable little jaunt over here. Let's see here. Romy J. Royster writes, it's a shame the movie Dredd failed at the box office. Why did everybody watch Taken 2 in that year instead? Will Dredd ever get a sequel? Dredd won't get a sequel. Like you said, let me just bring it up here quickly. Dredd box office. Okay. Dredd, woo! It made $35 million worldwide. $35 million worldwide. It tanked horribly, which is really too bad because it is such a good movie. Why is this guy trying to swing at me? Anyway. This guy's giving me a mission. Okay, I'll take it. Destroy the Twilight Landshaper at the center of Twilight's Hammer's camp. Okay. I don't know where that is. Where is it? It's up in there. Okay. So I'll go do that. But yeah, it is a shame. And people want to go see Taken 2 because Taken 1 was awesome. That's why people went to go see Taken 2. You had Liam Neeson. Taken 1 was great. And Taken 2 looked great. It wasn't great, but it looked great. And so a lot of people wanted to run out and see it. So yeah, it makes total sense. But it's not like they went to go see Taken 2 at the expense of seeing Dredd. Like people weren't interested in Dredd. And look, let's be fair. The marketing campaign for Dredd was horrible. Like it was the trailers did not do anything for that movie. I remember I thought the movie looked bad. And you guys might remember that year that Dredd came out, I had Carl Urban on my Masters of the Web panel at Comic-Con, right? So Carl Urban was on my panel. And I remember thinking, and they were doing the first screening ever of Dredd at Comic-Con that year. And I agreed to MC and be the moderator for the Q&A after the screening. And all I remember thinking of the day of the screening was, did I make a mistake agreeing to have Carl Urban on my panel and agreeing to be the moderator for this screening when I haven't even seen the film yet and I don't know if it's terrible? Like, what if it's terrible? What am I going to say to Carl Urban on my panel if I think the movie sucks? Well, I go see the movie that night because the panel was the next day. I go see the movie that night. And the movie was awesome. Like I was bouncing off the walls. I was so happy with that movie. And so I did the Q&A with Carl and a couple of his co-hosts or a couple of his co-stars. And then Carl came in and did the panel the next day. And it was so good to be able to say, oh my God, I'm so relieved that I love this movie because I was afraid I was going to have to say bad things about the movie with Carl Urban here. But yeah, it's definitely a movie that deserved better. It absolutely deserved better. Okay, where do I got to go? Got to cut through some kind of swampy area or something? And I'm going to take out this boar while I'm here. I am really into farming leather. Because leather makes me a lot of money. So I run safely over here while my minion gets the thing's attention. And then fire, fire, fire. There we go. And what kind of leather do you have for me today? Medium leather! That's what I was looking for. Medium leather. Because medium leather is worth way more than light leather. Light leather's been making me a lot of money, but medium leather makes me more money. Okay, I'll just stand here at a safe distance. And let my minion take the damage. Okay. Will you give me medium leather again? Light leather. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take light leather. Okay, now what am I supposed to be doing up here? All right. Pardon me. Standing up. Destroy the Twilight Landshaper at the center of Twilight Hammer Camp. Look at them. Twilight Hammer, the cult, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to fight my way through to get to some guy and kill, what's he called? Twilight Landshaper. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to fight my way through a bunch of mobs and get in there to get to him. All right, I'll take a break for a second, take another question. Luke1234 writes, with technology becoming unmanned and taking away our jobs, over under 3% that our world becomes that of the Terminator or the Matrix in a few decades. I'll take the under 3%. Oh my gosh, this looks terrifying in here. Is that what I'm looking for? Okay, so whatever it is I came here to kill, these guys just all killed. And I don't know what this is. But I'm going to move away from it because it's scary. Yeah, but I came here... Oh, that's what they killed Twilight Encroacher. Okay, that's a... You know what? I got a feeling I should get out of here for a minute. Because I got a feeling things are going to start to respawn all around me. So I'm just going to come out here, take a breath. Take another question. Let whatever's going to respawn. And that'll do it. As far as, replacing us, I don't know. It's interesting and fascinating and scary and exciting all at the same time. Thinking about where we're going technology-wise, it is kind of odd to think. I wish I could look into the future and see what's the world going to look like 20 years from now. Where are we going to be 20 years from now? So that'll be interesting to think about. Okay, number Thor writes, with Alien and Predator both being action horror franchises that have not done well in recent years, but with the new Predator movie coming, do you think it could beat Alien Covenant box office? Oh, I absolutely do. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the Alien Covenant box office. Alien Covenant box office made 240. That's beatable. That's absolutely beatable. Okay, so whatever was there is back. Okay, you attack that, whatever it is. Okay.
I need to target something first.
Okay, it's done. All right, and get on my high horse and ride out of here. Okay, where were we here? Yeah, so it all depends. Let's put it this way. The 240 million that Alien Covenant made is definitely a beatable number. Very, very, very beatable number, for sure. However, I didn't think the first Predator trailer was tremendously strong. Like, I didn't think it was terrible, but I didn't think the first Predator trailer was terribly strong. So, with that in mind, it's going to be close. It really all depends on a second trailer. What will a second trailer do? If the second trailer can impress more and get people more excited, then yeah, you're definitely looking at a Predator movie that can beat Alien Covenant. But even if not, I think it's got a chance. It's going to carry some box office weight just based on the fact that it's Predator. I mean, it's got a recognizable IP. It should be able to hit 200 million without too much trouble. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Predator will beat Alien Covenant. I'm going to go out on a limb. How much it'll beat it by, I'm not really sure. I'm going to... Oh, that guy's... Oh, he's taking out fireflies. Okay. I want to take out boars. So give me a second here to take out some boars. So, like I said, yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Predator will beat Alien Covenant. Okay, just got to take this dude out, get some more leather. Sweet. Skin. 2 leathers. Okay. Oh, let's get this guy too. Yeah, I need to make some money because I need to get better gear. My gear right now is not great. It's not horrible right now, but it's not great. This should finish it. And it does. Skin it and get more light leather. Oh, and this dude just killed a boar, but for whatever reason I can't skin it. Oh, well, that's all right. I'm gonna take another one while I'm here. You, minion, go get him.
I need to get closer.
Okay, now I'll get him. Okay, so yes, I believe Predator will beat Alien Covenant. All right, let's go on to another question here. Curtis Lopez writes, did you hear that Millie Bobby Brown deleted her Twitter because people posted memes on her claiming she's homophobic? People are horrible. Yeah, I mean, it's just awful. You know, here's the thing. Pathetic people love feeling powerful. And since they're pathetic, they don't actually have any real way of feeling powerful. So what they try to do is feel powerful by attacking other people, saying, "Ooh, look, I'm cool because I'm." And there's this young girl, Millie Bobby Brown, and I think, yeah, man, the stuff they've been writing is just like, I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in the death penalty or anything like that, but sometimes I just feel like some people just need to be put down. I mean, and I mean that facetiously, obviously, because I am a pacifist. But it's like, oh my God, there are just some people who make it very difficult to be a pacifist. But yeah, I mean, people think it's so cool to try to hurt and destroy a young girl. And like, yeah, that makes them cool. It was like, oh my God, it just... how pathetic some people are just knows no bounds. It's really discouraging and it's sad, and you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody here to turn in a minor little quest, and I'm sure he'll give me a bigger quest to go on, and here we go. So I'll turn this quest in. Woo! And I leveled up! I didn't even realize I was close to leveling up. Level 26! Okay. What man my age gets excited about leveling up? I do, apparently. Okay, what's this new... oh, he's got a couple of things. Okay, but let me go to a few more questions before I get to the quests here. Rami... Jay Royster writes, Doctor Strange told me that in the year 2020, Avatar 2 will make $3 billion, furthering Cameron's ego that superhero movies are dead. Well... yeah, it is crazy. Now, remember, to be fair to James Cameron, pardon me, James Cameron never said superhero movies were dead. He never said that. What he did say, which was just as stupid, what he did say was that he hopes people get comic book movie fatigue. That's what he said. Now, I understand that he didn't mean it to come across as douchey and as shallow as it did. I understand he didn't mean it to come across that way, but it did come across that way. It came across as really douchey and really shallow. First of all, Avatar 2 is not making $3 billion. Let's be clear on that. If Avengers can only make, right now, $2 billion, there's not another movie coming out in the next couple of years that's going to make an additional billion on top of that. It's not going to happen. I also don't think Avatar 2 will join the $2 billion club. It's an exclusive club, only 4 films in it. But I do not believe Avatar 2 will join the $2 billion club. I think it'll probably make somewhere in the 1.4 to 1.5 billion thing, which is still a crazy success. Massive, crazy, nutty success. So, yes, that's absolutely true. But I don't think it's going to make that much, per se, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know, because he's human. James Cameron would love for Avatar 2 to make over $2 billion so he can say that all 3 of the top 3 box office movies of all time are James Cameron's movie. Because right now, the 2 top all-time box office movies are James Cameron movies. Avatar and Titanic. Both of which are James Cameron movies. If he can get Avatar 2 to get past Star Wars The Force Awakens' $2.06 billion, then James Cameron will be able to say that the top 3 movies in all of Hollywood history are James Cameron movies. That would give you an ego. It would give you an ego, too. It would give me an ego. It would give anybody an ego. I mean, seriously, the guy's got the 2 top films of all time, so of course he has an ego. All of us would have a massive ego over that, no doubt. Okay, let me get back to Servants of Chugal. What's this? Kill 7 Mugush ogres in the Mugrush stronghold. I hate going into strongholds, but I'll accept it. I'll take the other one too, Clutching at Chaos. Pull up 10 Nascent Elementum spikes from the ground at the Mugrush stronghold. Well, I gotta go to the Mugrush stronghold anyway, so I might as well accept it. Oh, good, it's close. It's right over here. It's on the other side of this hill. How do I get to the other side of this hill? I'm guessing I gotta go this way. Okay, let's see. Number Thor writes, Over under 60% that we see Donnie confront Ivan Drago in Creed 2 about the death of his father, Paul. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, ooh, what is that? That's one of those ogres. Okay, I've never seen one of these in the game yet. So I'm gonna tell my minion to draw his attention. See how hard... Oh, only one shot made him come... turn his attention to me. Did that count? Yes! That counted as one of the things towards my goal. Great. Unfortunately, I don't get to skin him, but that's okay. I better hoof it on foot, I guess. Oh, that's nice. See that? A tent with a big skull on it. That's always nice to see. That means we're friendly. That means come on in. We're going to have a good time. Okay. That dude looks like he's hopped up on mushrooms. Look at the way he's... Whatever, I'm gonna kill him. Oh, wait. No. Stop. Crap. I really better get out of the way. Good, he turned his attention to the minion. Good minion. Okay, but now you gotta die. Okay, there's a big sucker over there. What is that? Emog the Crusher. Okay, apparently I don't want to have anything to do with Emog the Crusher. But anyway, getting back to what you were asking about Creed. Oh, absolutely. That has to be. I mean, over under 60%. I would set the over under number at like 90%. At 90%, maybe I take the under. Maybe, but... Yeah, you know there's got to be that kind of a confrontation. That has to happen. I just don't see how they get around that. I mean, it's got to be part of the movie, right? Oh, I guess these are those roots I got to get. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take out another one of these dudes. And I'll stay safely back here. I'm really a jerk. You go get him! You go take all the damage. Ah, and he died. Okay, take whatever he had. Minion, go get that guy too. I love having a minion. You know what? When I was an undead mage doing Warcraft before, I didn't use the minions. I don't know why. I just kind of thought they got in the way. But I gotta say, ever since I've been playing the human mage, I'm having a really good time using a minion. I'm like, why didn't I do this before? Okay, gotta take this guy out. Stand safely over here. Oh, my minion's gonna die pretty soon. Which is okay, that's his job. I'm awful. I'm a terrible, terrible master to a minion. Okay. Another one of those. I need a few more of these spike... Okay, where did that huge ogre go that I was saying I don't want to mess with that guy? Okay, how many more of these? I need 7 more of these? There, no, that's just a regular one. Okay, I guess I should keep taking these guys out before they start respawning. Thank you, whoever that was. Okay. Go get that dude who's hopped up on mushrooms. No, don't come close to me. Go away from me. Alright. Do. So in case you guys couldn't notice, I did the ice specialization. I don't think that was a thing before when I was playing the game before. Okay, how many of these things have I killed now? I only need to kill one more. Alright, so I'll kill this dude over here. Minion, go get him. And once I kill that dude, then I'll just spend my time...
It's too far away.
I'll just spend my time pulling up these roots and I can go back and turn in both quests. and then I can get back to some more questions. Nice. Okay, so quest completed. I just got to go turn it in. But first I need to pull up 5 more of these root things. By the way, this is another good... For those of you who are playing World of Warcraft, or are thinking about playing World of Warcraft, what I used to do is I used to not like picking up more than one quest at a time because I like to just focus on one quest at a time, right? But this is a great example of why, if it's offering you multiple quests, take them, because what would have happened is these 2 quests I had, one to kill these ogres and 2 to... Oh, what's that? So 1 to kill the ogres, 2 to pick these roots. If I hadn't taken them both, I would have had to just come all the way back here just to do the whole thing again. So this time, while I have to kill the ogres to get to the roots, I can just do it all at once. So, yeah, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got playing this game was take all the quests you can. Because you never know when you're going to be in a place and you can actually be killing 2 or 3 birds with one stone. Okay, now I got to get out of here. Ready to turn in. Okay, what's the next question? Lawrence RBE writes, you mentioned in the past you prefer Comcast wins the bid. Yes, I do. My counter is, what if Comcast wins but screws up superhero portion of Fox? I trust Feige to do right, whereas Comcast not so much. But, hey, but that's what if arguments aren't good arguments. Because that's what if. You're putting up a theoretical scenario that may never come to be. Like, first of all, it looks like Fox will still be Fox, right? Comcast isn't going to suddenly step in and run everything for Fox. Like, the way it looks like it's set up right now, it appears that what Comcast would do is just... They'll own 21st Century Fox, the movie studio, but they'll just let it keep running. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because it's important. You know, back when I used to work at AMC Theaters, we found out that AMC was going to be selling itself to Wanda, this big Chinese company, right? And there was some uncertainty. Like, we were all worried about, like, oh, what does that mean? Like, are our bosses not going to be our bosses anymore? Are we going to get shut down? Like, what's going to be going on here? What's happening? But what happened was that Wanda came in. That's the name of the company that bought us. Wanda came in, bought AMC, and nothing happened. Like, they just kept operating AMC as it was. They never changed a thing about how AMC operated. We still had all of our same ownership. We still had all of our same executives, all of our same programs, all of our same staff. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. We just kept operating as normal. And Wanda really didn't get involved. They really didn't interfere at all. So that is, while there are several different scenarios of what could or might happen if Disney or Comcast take over Fox, sure. But I think the most likely scenario here is that they're getting it just to let it keep running. So I think the people who are currently running, like the X-Men universe, and the people who gave us, Deadpool and all that kind of stuff, they're still going to be in charge. And look, my biggest thing for not wanting Disney to win this deal, it comes down to this baseline understanding for me that I already think the MCU is overcrowded. And if you just throw it, look, the MCU is already so crowded that there's a superhero on every corner already. And with the X-Men universe being separate, it means they can tell different stories without being beholden to what's going on in an MCU or anything like that. So I don't want the X-Men being shoehorned and forced into an MCU. We already have it. Why does everything have to be in one big cinematic universe? It totally limits everything that can be done. I much prefer having separate cinematic universes. Like, let the MCU stay the MCU, and then let X-Men have their own universe and tell their own stories and not be beholden to to the limitations and handcuffed to what's going on to the MCU. So, but now you could ask what if questions every day, right? Like you could say, okay, you want Marvel to get it. Okay, what if Kevin Feige develops a mental illness and he goes crazy and starts doing dumb things with the MCU? I mean, it's a what if question, right? What if? I mean, you can ask what if questions all day until you go to sleep. But all you got to do, all you can really do is just deal with the information that's in front of you. And the information in front of me is that Fox is doing pretty well with their X-Men stuff. Yeah, they've put out some stinkers. They have. But lately, they've also given us X-Men First Class. They've given us Logan. They've given us Deadpool. They've given us Deadpool 2. Yes, they've given us Fantastic Four. And yes, they've given us X-Men Origins Wolverine. But their track record's pretty good. And they've given us, like, for instance, Logan was the best film of 2017. Like, to me, that's just no question. Logan was the best film of 2017. Not just the best comic book movie, it was the best film of 2017. I trust those people. They're going to take risks, and whenever, if you want your filmmakers to take risks, you got to accept that sometimes that means things aren't going to work. Risk means you're risking doing something risky that may not work. So if you want your filmmakers to take risks, you got to be willing to accept that, hey, they may turn out a turkey once in a while.
How are you?
I'm good. Because I'm turning in like 12,000 experience points worth of quests all in one go. Oh gosh, now it wants me to go back there again. Okay, let me just see what this thing says. The ogre left to watch over these crude fools goes by the name of Gore Kresh. He's big enough to boss even those brutes around and cunning to boot. Never assume an ogre's stupid, that's when they'll get you. If you take him out, we'll show the Twilight Hammers that Loch Modan isn't a stepping stone for them. Stand strong against Gore Kresh and drive these fools back into the Highlands. So now, I wish I... Oh, now, this was clearly not a quest that was available to me before. I had to complete those other ones to get this one, but now I just got to go all the way back to where I just was. And this guy looks really tough, to be honest. I may not be able to take him, so I might have to end up abandoning the quest, but we'll see here. Okay. Oh, I got to go all the way back there. Damn. All right. I'll hop on my horse in a second. Let me ask some more questions. But so anyway, yes. What if Universal screws up? Okay, fine. But what if Universal, like Comcast, takes over Fox, lets Fox continue to run, and Fox makes the best comic book movies over the next couple of years? What if that? Right? So I would just encourage people to be very, very careful with what if questions. What if Disney gets it, but Kevin Feige gets in a car accident and dies? And some idiot comes in and runs the MCU. What if? I mean, so we could ask any kind of what if question we want, but just deal with the information we have in front of us. The information we have in front of us is this. I think as great as Avengers Infinity War was, it felt overcrowded. What we know is that Fox put out the best comic book movie and the best movie of 2017 with Logan. What we know is they just put out an amazing Deadpool 2. What we know is that they put out an amazing Deadpool. What we know is that they put out an amazing X-Men Days of Future Past. That's what we know. So, yeah, I don't care if it's Comcast. I don't care if it's Paramount. I don't care if it's Google. I just don't want the X-Men going to the MCU. Because to me, the MCU is operating great the way it is. They've got a really great balance. It's already starting to feel a little bit overstuffed, to be honest with you. So I don't want a new influx of 70 new characters coming in when you don't need to. Plus, we're going to get less comic book movies. Disney, no matter how big they get, they can only make so many films a year. So I like more comic book movies, thank you, and Fox is doing a great job with them. So if Comcast takes them over and lets them keep operating, I definitely want Comcast to win this thing. I really do. Now, don't get me wrong, I trust Kevin Feige and all that kind of stuff. That's who I want to have win it. Fair question, though, Lawrence. All right. Kalis Menon writes, more charismatic present-day Chris Pratt or early 1980s Harrison Ford? Well, they were charismatic in different ways from each other. You know what I mean? They were very, very different. Like Harrison Ford from the 80s and Chris Pratt today, while they both have charisma, it's very, very different kinds of charisma that they have. I'm probably going to have to take these guys out just to fight my way through. Oh, well. Minion, get him. Him. He's the target. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. I'll just stand back here and cheer you on. My job, I'm the planner. I'm not the guy to get in there and get my hands dirty. I'm the planner. See? Thank you very much. Now I got to fight my way through all this again. Well, I guess I got to go up this way. Am I heading in the right direction? Yeah, apparently I am. Oh, do I need to go into a cavern? I hate going into caverns. Oh, I hate going into caves. Whatever. I just find like I can get surprised. I can get ambushed in caves way easier than normal. All right, well, you got to go. Get him, minion. I'll back up here. I'm just giving the minion some space to do his thing, that's all. I'm not running away like a coward. I'm just giving the minion some space. Okay, this will finish him off. Good night. Now I gotta go into this damn cave. Okay. Oh. It's just a cave. Like, it's not... doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so where the hell do I go? Hold on a second here. I guess I gotta go north. Yeah, so it's hard to compare today's Chris Pratt to the 1980s Harrison Ford. That's a tough comparison because they are so radically different from each other. There was a suaveness, though, to Harrison Ford. Like, Chris Pratt is the funnier guy, sure. Help this dude out, whoever he is. I just hope I'm going the right way. I think I am going the right way. Okay. Oh my God, look at the size of this dude. Okay, well, I didn't get credit for him, but he'll respawn here pretty soon. And then I will go in and get him. So I'm going to go Harrison Ford because while Chris Pratt was funnier, I think Ford carried a suaveness with him that added to the charisma. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that for now. Let's see. ZOMG Ruler writes, where'd ZOMG Ruler go? There we go. ZOMG Ruler writes, hyped for Aquaman. I hope it wins back the fans. Hey, man, we can only hope. Look, I'm seeing and hearing cool things about Aquaman. I mean, the pictures are okay. Again, I'm not too hyped on that Black Manta helmet. It's a little... You needed to adapt it a bit, I think. But it is what it is. Just waiting for this giant... Oh, I think he just reappeared. Yep, there he is. Minion, go get him while I back up bravely. Sweet. Okay, so that's done. So I can get out of here now. Can I call a horse in here? No, I can't. It's got an uphill battle, though. And I'm still not sure how well it's going to do at the box office. I'm always terrible at finding my way out of these things. There it is. There's the door. Man, I cannot wait to get a flying mount. Now, there was an ogre. I guess it's gone. Okay, I'm going to get on my horse. Where do I have to go next? Oh, that other mission is like way the hell far away somewhere. Okay. Oh, is there any way I can sneak out of here without having to fight these guys? Maybe if I just stick to the side of the hill. Yep, he ignored me. Ah, he's not going to ignore me. Can I just run right by him? Run, run, run. I'm on a horse. I think I got 2 of them following me now. Yep. Run, run, run. Hopefully being on a horse will be enough. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, they probably gave up already. Okay, good. All right. Oh, that one guy's still after me. Okay, he turned around. There we go. All right, turn this sucker in. Okay, talk to Ando Bass. Okay, I'll get that. But I'm going to get to a few questions more here first. Zach Kaplan writes, when Incredibles released, unlike most Pixar films, it clearly hinted at sequels. I was 9, I'm now 23. Why do you think they waited so long to make number 2? Well, the official line as to why they waited this long, the official line is they were waiting for Brad Bird to be ready to make another one. John Lasseter, who's no longer in charge of Pixar, but John Lasseter had always said that they felt it was important for Brad Bird to be the one to direct an Incredibles 2, and they wanted to wait for him to be ready. You know, Brad Bird went out and he directed a couple of live action films, did a pretty good job, and then he started working on Incredibles 2. And it took him a couple years to get Incredibles 2 to where he wanted it to be. And then they started making it. So, yeah, for the most part, it was just they were waiting for Brad Bird to say he was ready to come back to do an Incredibles movie again. Honestly, they should have. I mean, number 2 is amazing. I love it. I'm still not sure if I like it more than the first one or not, but it's fantastic. It is, dare I say, incredible. It's really great, and I am enjoying it a great deal. But they should have made this thing 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, how you did Cars 2 and Cars 3 before doing an Incredibles 2 is absolutely beyond me. But if it was important to them for wait to Brad Bird. Now, whether or not the official line is actually true, that they just wanted to wait for Brad Bird, I think it makes sense. It does sound like it's true. I got no reason not to believe it, but maybe there's other behind the scenes drama or information that would make it look like it's something else. I don't know at this point, but, you know, who knows? All right, guys, here's the thing. Normally, this show is 1 hour long, but I'm going to go another hour because I'm just having fun playing Warcraft and just taking questions. So, if you don't mind for just a second, I'm going to run and refill. I'm going to use the bathroom quick. I'm going to run and refill my my soda, and I'm going to turn on the air conditioner because it's starting to get warm in here. I'm sorry if you're going to hear the noise of the air conditioner, but it starts to get. I'm in Burbank, dudes. I'm in Southern California in the San Fernando Valley. It gets kind of warm over here. So, if you'll excuse me I will be gone 2 minutes. And then I will be 2 minutes, and then I will be right back. So hold on to your horses. I'll be right back in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. Thank you for giving me a moment, and thanks for indulging me today. Again, I'm going to leave the AC on. I hope it's not too terribly inconvenient, too terribly loud for you guys. Actually, I'm on about a 30-second delay here, but I just want to check. Is the audio okay? Like, is the... I know you can hear the air conditioner, but is the air conditioner too loud? Is it too loud? I'll hold off here on a second just to see what you guys say on it, just to make sure that... Because if it is too loud, I will turn it off. But if you can still hear me clearly enough and all that kind of stuff, then I'll leave it as it is. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't see anybody answering me. Okay, so Jonathan Rossler is saying, you're good, John. People saying, nope, it doesn't bother you. Okay, good. Thank you. Because it's going to make life a lot easier for me if I can leave the AC on, because I need to have the AC on or else. Now, what's really cool is I live in a bigger place now. Ann and I recently moved. And what I did was I bought one of those standing air conditioners so I wouldn't have to turn on the AC in the entire house and cool the entire house just so it cools one room that I'm in. So I got one of these portable AC things, and it's a little loud, but at least it takes up way less power than trying to cool off the entire house. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get back to the questions. Let's see. Anthony C. writes... Maybe Hades is the villain in Wonder Woman 84 and brings Steve back. Oh, no, that's totally a possibility. Like we were saying, there are so many possibilities here. Okay, one of the things I got to do is over this way, so that's where I'm going to go. There are when we're talking about a comic book movie, there are so many options and possibilities, and especially a comic book movie that has Greek gods and all this kind of stuff. Then yes, the notion that, hey, maybe Hades just brings him back, maybe as either a favor, ride the Sky Strider to Algra Station and then speak with Mountaineer Stormpike. Okay. Oh, I guess this thing's taking me somewhere. Where's it taking me? Holy crap, this thing's fast. What the hell? Oh, and it flies. Okay. I feel like me and this gnome are inappropriately touching, but that's fine. As long as it gets me somewhere quick. Oh, it looks like it's going to take me to a territory. Man, I wish I could keep this Sky Strider thing. I want the Sky Strider. Can I keeps it, please? Okay, where is it taking me here? Is it taking me back? Back into the Loch Modan. Oh, okay, it's just taking me back to a place I've already been. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But yes, amongst the thousands, Anthony, the literally thousands and thousands of possibilities, that is definitely one of the more obvious ones, right? That, hey, and he dropped me off the parachute. Interesting. Just, hey, Hades did it. Sure, okay. Why did that spider come chase me here? Okay. All right, I need to go kill these elementals, I guess. But before I go killing elementals, let's take another question. Anthony C. follows it up with, if Shazam and Aquaman are big critical and box office successes, do you still think the DCEU should reboot? Okay, okay, but that's... Remember how I was saying a little bit earlier that you got to be careful with the what if questions? Well, okay, what if Aquaman and Shazam both come out and they both join the $2 billion club and they each get 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? I mean, okay, sure, have we seen anything to suggest that that'll be the case? And by the way, when you say box office success, what to you is a box office success? Is $1 billion box office success? Is $500 million box office success? Like, you got to qualify it a little bit more. But yeah, but look, to be honest, if... what's a really horrible... Let's say... Hey, but what if Michael Bay came out and did another Transformers movie, and it was a big commercial and box office? Yeah, you could ask that about any film franchise. I just simply believe Aquaman is limited as far as how successful it can be because of what happened with Justice League. Like, no matter how good of a job James Wan does with it, and I have no reason not to believe he's going to do anything other than a really good job, but no matter how good of a job he does with it, I believe how successful the film can be is limited because of the limitations that will be put on it by Justice League. Same going with Shazam. But look, there are many other options other than rebooting. I just think rebooting is the option that gives them their best chance for success. Like, you can do 10 other things other than reboot in order to try to get the DCU back on the right path. Okay? There are other options. I just think that your highest percentage chance of making it successful again is rebooting. I think that just gives you your best shot. But that doesn't mean it's the only thing they can do. There are other things they can try, and it looks like Hamada may be trying other things. But we'll have to wait and see. But look, there have been reports going around that Matt Reeves is about to reboot Batman. How do you reboot Batman without rebooting the universe? I don't understand. For all I know, Hamada's doing Shazam, Wonder Woman 2, and Aquaman, and then this Matt Reeves Batman's going to come and it's going to reset the universe. I mean, I don't know. But all I'm saying is, much like Steve Trevor coming back to life, there are options there. There are options available to Walter Hamada as the head of the DCU to try to get this thing back on track. I just think the most effective and efficient one is rebooting, but that doesn't mean he's going to go that way. So anything's possible. Anything's possible. Taki75 writes, Howard the Duck or Batman and Robin? I'll take Batman and Robin because at least it's Batman. Okay, let me get... Where do I got to go? Oh, I got to go up through the pass. Okay. Here I go, going through the pass. You know what? I bet I could get to the pass. Is there a flight path here? I got to go all the way south. Never mind. I'll just go run through the tunnel. I have already established a flight path on the other side of this tunnel, but I would have to run all the way south just to get on the bird to fly me all the way here. I could probably do it just as fast on my horse just running there. All right. Let's see. KW Garrett writes, did you see George Lucas said his plans for episodes 7 through 9 were going to focus on midichlorians and wills? I love George, but thank God this never happened. You know what, KW? That is one of the big topics for tomorrow's show. For tomorrow morning's The John Campea Show, that is one of the big topics. I will deal with it a little bit later. So if you'll indulge me, I'm not going to address that question right now because I already know it's one of my main topics for tomorrow. Except to say, all those people were saying, I wish George Lucas had never sold Lucasfilm. Are you really? Are you really all that upset? Now look, I worship at the altar of George Lucas. I always will for my entire life. But I'm also very, very glad he sold Lucasfilm. I was glad he sold Lucasfilm before. You know what? I don't need to kill this orc. Oh, there's 3 of them sitting here. I don't need to kill this orc. But damn it, I'm Alliance now. And as Alliance, it is my duty to kill orcs if I see dirty, filthy orcs. Go get him, minion. Kill that dirty, filthy orc. While I take him out from a safe distance. Oh, orc, you're gonna die. Haha, filthy orc. Filthy orc. I'm glad you're dead. Okay. Quick. You guys in the chat board. Here you go. Name the movie. I'm glad you're dead. Name that movie. Go. See who in the chat board picks that one up really quickly. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, so I don't want to say anything more about the George Lucas topic just because, like I said, I plan on that being a big topic on tomorrow's show. So yes, there we go. All right, let me just get my bearings here. Am I anywhere near where I need to be? I need to go that way, but this fall will kill me. So I will have to continue downwards through the tunnels, even though it's the long way around. Okay, next one. The number Thor writes, with CM Punk no longer in the UFC and him saying he won't return to wrestling, Do you think he could start acting like The Rock or Batista? Oh, I mean, he's not an actor. I don't know why he would. So no, look, from everything I understand about CM Punk, he was great with his money. He has made a lot of money in his career, both as a wrestler, and he made some pretty decent coin doing UFC fights as well. But from what I understand, he was really good with his money, and he didn't squander all of his cash. So from what I understand, he's probably set for life. Like, not super billionaire, mega rich for his entire life, but from what I understand, he's probably pretty much set for life because he managed his money well. Oh, and do I have this flight path? I do. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. I've already got this flight path. I could have just flown here had I been closer to another flight path earlier. But whatever, it's fine. I'm here now. So no, I'm not expecting flood elementals. Oh, the flood elemental looks like my minion. Minion, go kill your cousin. Why is my minion not going to kill his cousin? Will my minion not kill other water elementals? It won't. Oh, you useless thing, you. You ingrateful, useless pile of moisture. You better shoot at this thing. Okay, he is. Oh, no. He wouldn't attack him. I get it. He wouldn't attack him because I was on my horse. Okay. I'm sorry, minion. I'm sorry I spoke so mean to you. I take it back. That was mean of me to say. I apologize, minion. Okay, but now go get this one. Get him! Bravely ran away, away, Sir Robin. Okay, so he's got his attention. Nice. Dead. So yes, just once again, we will be talking about the George Lucas stuff tomorrow morning. The CM Punk stuff, I don't think he's going to turn to acting. I don't, like, there's no reason to think he's got the remotest talent for acting. Is that, what's in here? Oh, it's just red berries, okay. Minion, get him! Get his attention so he does his little magic tractor beam pull on you. See, yes, I wanted him to do that to you, not to me. Got him. Okay, how many more of these things do I got to kill? I got to kill 7 more. Minion, get him. I love having minions. Why did I not do this before? Okay. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, I don't like being in the water. I like being on the surface. Thank you very much. Okay. Pinda writes, hey, John, who's your all-time favorite Star Wars character and why? Also hope your mother is doing well. Thank you so much. Luke Skywalker, no questions asked. Luke Skywalker's my all-time favorite Star Wars character. And look, there's a little bit of cheesiness to that pick because, of course, I mean, Luke Skywalker. Everybody says Luke Skywalker. Yeah, but it's true. It's the one I've always just really loved. Man, that little tractor beam power these water elementals have is not. What's this death skull above my head? What the hell is that all about? Okay. So yeah, it's just Luke. I mean, he was the first character. He was the hero of the first movie. Again, I've told this story before, but my earliest childhood memory was watching Star Wars. My mom showing me Star Wars. That's my earliest childhood memory. And the first main hero we were introduced to in Star Wars was Luke Skywalker. So, yeah, Luke's my all-time favorite Star Wars character. Always has been, always will be. That'll never change. And thank you. My mom is doing much better, as a matter of fact. She's doing great. She's still in the hospital, still recovering. And she's probably going to be there for a bit. But the surgery she had, she did double bypass surgery. The surgery she had apparently went great. The doctors were really happy. My family's really happy. Oh, good, he's attacking him. So I appreciate you asking. Thank you for that. Now let me kill this water elemental. I do wish I could skin these water elementals. Get some leather off them, but you're not going to get any leather off of a water monster. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Murray Reich writes, if you had one choice, you never win a championship title, but you get to the Hall of Fame, or you win a championship title or two, but you won't be a Hall of Famer. Woo! That's a good question. I'll take the Hall of Fame. I'll take the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Because here's the thing. There are many people who won championships that you have never heard of before, and you never will hear of. There are a lot of people walking around in football and baseball and hockey and basketball that have championship rings, but you've never heard of them and you never will hear of them. But you know who doesn't have a championship ring? Carl the Mailman Malone does not have a championship ring. He doesn't have one, but y'all know who Carl the Mailman Malone is. You know who also doesn't have a ring? Charles Barkley. Doesn't have a championship ring, but we all know who Sir Charles is. These guys are Hall of Famers. Because if you can suck and win an NBA title. Lots of terrible players have NBA championships. There's no terrible player in the NBA or the NHL or the NFL Hall of Fame. Right? You can be a terrible bench warmer and have a championship ring. But you can't be a terrible bench warmer and be in the Hall of Fame. So, yeah, me personally, I'm taking the Hall of Fame. I'm taking the Hall of Fame. Okay. I hate fighting in the water, man. I hate fighting in the water. Because if you were in the Hall of Fame, that means you were great. That means you were one of the best. You were great. Having an NBA ring does not mean you were great. Hate fighting in the water. I'd rather be on the land. All right, this is the last one of these things I got to kill. Okay, did it. You know what? I don't even care about looting it. I'm just going to get out of the water because I hate being in the water. And I'm going to go turn in this quest. Sweet. Get on my horse. Run around, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, once again, if I have a choice between one or two rings or being in the Hall of Fame, absolutely Hall of Fame. No questions asked, no doubt. Because there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of guys running around with rings on their fingers. There's only a small fraction of that are in the Hall of Fame. So, yeah, I'll go for that. Let's see. Jeff Ning. I don't know how to pronounce NG. I read a lot, but I never pronounce it. I'll just call it Nguyen or Ning or whatever. Will Comcast buy Marvel? Will Comcast buy Marvel if Comcast gets Fox? They can't. Marvel's not for sale. You can't buy something that's not for sale. And Disney is not about to sell Marvel. The only way Comcast could buy Marvel is if Disney decided to sell it. And there ain't no way in hell, complete that quest, thank you. There is no way in hell that Disney is selling Marvel. Just no way. There's no way. They would have to offer Disney a ridiculous amount of money. Like, they'd have to offer Disney an amount of money that makes no sense. And they wouldn't do that. But other than that, there is no way. Kill Dungard Glare and take his beard. Okay. Even though I don't know where he is. And I guess there's another quest here. Collect 8 flood sediment samples. Okay, that doesn't sound too hard. Yeah, that's like saying, Hey, will you, if you buy that new refrigerator, will you also buy China? Well, China's not for sale. What the hell's with all these spiders? I don't know what just happened there, but that was weird. Oh, there's another quest here. Well, I would say stack up. Ooh, good, I can sell some stuff. Lighten some of my load here. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to keep that because I might be able to sell it. Moonstone, this. Shadow gem. I wonder if I could sell that on the... I wonder if I could sell that. Oh, well. Okay. So, no, Comcast is not buying Marvel because Marvel is not for sale. Let's see. Dirk Walker writes, these WoW streams are threatening to reignite my MMO addiction. The need to relive my digital glory days is growing with everyone. Man, I'm telling you, I can't even remember who it was specifically that got me back into it. I remember saying, oh yeah, I got to get back into some Warcraft. 8, the shadowing chunks displaced Thundor. I don't even know what that is, but I'll accept the quest anyway. Just in case it's something good. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. Now, I do have to be careful. Because when I used to play Warcraft like 8, 9, 10 years ago, I would literally play for like 12 hours straight. Have a loaf of bread and sandwich meats on my desk so I wouldn't have to get up from my desk to go and eat. Pee into an empty bottle so I wouldn't have to get up from my desk to go into the bathroom. I mean, it was bad. I got to promise myself not to get that. I'll play 1 to 2 hours a day. Max I'm allowed to play is 1 to 2 hours a day. It's normally when Ann goes to bed. So that's why on the channel I've been hopping on and playing a little bit at like 10 o'clock at night. Like just when Ann goes to bed. Okay, because when Ann gets home, I like to spend time with Ann. But then when she goes to bed, okay, it's Warcraft time. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. All right, let me see which quests I've got here now. And where are they? Pull up my map. Oh, they're all right in this area. Perfect. Okay, I'll take out the Thendosian chunk first. Then I'll worry about the big guy last. And the big guy is not the Incredible Hulk. Okay, let me go on here. Murray Reich writes, only in Supernatural where the FBI is dumb enough to not know if you are a fake agent or not. Okay, yes, you know what? Let me defend Supernatural for a second. First of all, Murray, you are absolutely right. There's no denying it. Like, how do these two guys just walk in with fake IDs and even the FBI just assume, oh, you guys are FBI, and nobody ever catches on to them? Fine. But in its defense, every show like this comes along with some degree of a suspension of disbelief, right? Like, there's got to be some suspension of disbelief. For Supernatural, their suspension of disbelief isn't that they fight the devil, isn't that they fight the archangels, isn't the fact that there are werewolves and vampires. No, their suspension of disbelief is that the FBI can't figure out that these two guys are not real FBI agents. That's our suspension of disbelief. So again, you are not wrong. I cannot in good conscience deny a thing you're saying. You are absolutely right. But you got to give it a little something. You got to give it a bit. Okay, let me see if I can... What am I looking for here? 8 Thendosian chunk. What is a Thendosian chunk? Oh, that thing is glowing in the river. So I'm assuming that's a Thendosian chunk. I just gotta hope that water elemental doesn't see me. No, but it is a flood sediment sample. Okay, that guy's gonna kill me. Help out my pet before that thing kills him. Okay, now, do these guys give up what I'm looking for? No. Oh! okay, those creatures are Thandoshans. Okay. Alright, I better clear out these water elementals before I try to take out these Thandoshans. Fortunately, the Thandoshans are... it looks like they're passive, so they're not going to attack me. Until I attack them, at least, at any rate. Okay, oop, I gotta catch my breath. Okay, get back underwater. Where's more of these? Let's try out my first Thandoshan chunk. Go get him, minion! You go get him. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, he's dead. Do I get a chunk? Yes, I get a Thandoshan chunk. Fabulous. Let's get another Thandoshan. Go get him, minion. And I gotta catch my breath soon. Oh shoot, these things are level 26. These things will mess me up if I'm not careful. Yep, it's proceeding to mess me up. Oh, actually, no. Can I... Oh, these things are skinnable! Sweet! I get all excited when I get to skin things. I don't know why. And it gave up a medium leather. Alright, this guy's got to die, or else he's going to kill me. Okay. Get rid of this guy here in a second. Alright, now I am clear to get more, whatever these things are, flood sediment samples. And Thandoshan chunks. And, oh, I need to breathe, I guess. Let me get this Thandoshan first. Oh, crap. I already got its attention. Wow, what? It knocked me right out of the water. It sent me flying out of the water and into the air. Oh, and it didn't even give me a chunk. Stupid thing. Okay, well, at least I got to breathe. Where else do I need to go now? I might as well get more of these sediments. Okay, take out that Thandoshan. I'm going to go get the sediment while you deal with the Thandoshan thing. Now I'll take it out. Do. Okay. Oh, he killed my, my minion is now dead. It killed my minion. Well, I suppose I should create a new minion then. What would be awesome is if you were able to create, like if I was able to just keep creating minions. And I could just create like 20 of them. Then I could go and like take over everything. I like to safely fight from a distance. Okay, now I'm going to go get the sediment. Trandoshan. Go get him. While I get out of the way. Yeah, I cannot believe that thing, like, knocked me right out of the water. That was nuts. Okay, kill. Death. Oh, I suppose I should keep firing till he's dead. Alright. Chunk and skin. Give me some leather, baby. It didn't give me leather. This thing's getting too... Oh, okay, didn't get any closer. Alright, more sediments. I suppose I should get some air. No, I'll get some air and I'll answer the next question. Here we go. Maurice Cook writes, John, will there be a Prince bio movie about him? I got to imagine there would be. I mean, it all depends on if his estate is willing to grant the rights to his life story. If his estate is willing to do it, I don't see why some studio wouldn't be willing to do it. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. It's Prince. I mean, the life story of Prince would obviously get a lot of attention. I think that's a no-brainer. I think you have to, don't you? I would, and I would call the damn movie Purple Rain. There you go. You got your title, you got everything. You call your damn movie Purple Rain, but again, it's all about getting the rights. And it all depends on if Prince's estate is ready to give the rights or grant the life story rights to make a movie yet. If they are, absolutely. I don't see why you wouldn't. To me, it would be completely stupid not to if you have the opportunity to do it. Man, despite the fact that I do not like fighting in the water, I'm getting a lot out of these Trandoshans. Like, now I still need more sediment samples. Where are they? Oh, they're behind me. I gotta go back over here. Let me clear out these sediment samples. Next question. The faction was called Evolution with Rick... Yes, it was. It was called Evolution. Thank you very much. And it was with... Well, Ric Flair, I believe, came in later, I think. Didn't Ric Flair come in later? But he was part of it, that's for sure. He was definitely a part of it. Okay, get that. Okay, I've got all these things I need. Now I just need to kill that thing, and I'll be done. Good boy, pet. You keep his attention. And I got his attention now. That's okay, because now he's dead. And I'm going to take his chunk, and I'm going to take his leather. Nice. Okay, I even got a light leather out of that. That was pretty sweet. Wait a second. There's a damn... Kill him. There's one of those water elementals just sitting out there waiting for me to come out of the water, so... Oh, and I better hurry, because I'm almost out of breath. This should do it. Okay, it does. Nice. And voila! Okay, let me get to someplace a little bit safer, so I can stop and just answer some more questions. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, no, it's a snake. I don't need a snake. Okay, where am I heading? Heading back to turn these in. I still... Oh, then I got to turn in the big one. I got to still go do that big one. Well, let me turn these ones in first so I can catch my breath, take a sip of my soda, and answer another couple of questions. Let's see here. All right. Turn this one into you. Okay, I guess I'll keep accepting things, but before I do these other quests, I'm going to go... Complete quest. Okay. Let's go on here. Chris, and thank you, ZOMG. That is true. That was the name of it. And I still remember when Evolution kind of fractured because Triple H had been trying to win the heavyweight championship. Here's some WWE history for you. And he kept failing. He couldn't win it. And then Randy Orton, who was still pretty young at the time, did win the championship. And during the next Monday Night Raw, I think it was, Evolution was having this big celebration in the ring, celebrating Randy Orton winning the championship. But then they turned on Randy Orton, and Triple H had Batista and himself attack Randy Orton, and that was their next big storyline for a while. Let's see. Chris Warden writes, is it just me, or did Taylor Kitsch have some of the worst luck in modern Hollywood history? Poised to be the next big star, then in 2012, John Carter, Battleship, and Savages all tank hard, none of which was his fault. You are so on the money about that, about Taylor Kitsch. I have met Taylor Kitsch. He's a really nice guy, and he's always good. And don't forget, too, besides John Carter and Battleship and Savage, he was Gambit, remember? He was Gambit in that Wolverine movie. And I thought he was pretty good. I thought he was a pretty good Gambit. The movie was terrible, but I thought he was a pretty good Gambit. Anyway, so he is this uber-talented guy. And he just ended up being in Stinker after and by the way, I didn't think Savages was all that bad. The third act is really wonky, but I didn't think Savages was all that bad, but it completely tanked. But I thought it was a pretty decent movie, but it completely tanked. John Carter was a great sci-fi movie. I love John Carter, but they botched the marketing on that movie horribly. The general audience had no idea what kind of movie they were looking at, and so nobody went to go see it, and the thing lost tons of money, which is really too bad because director Andrew Stanton did a really good job directing that film, and he was poised to be like one of the next big directors, and then John Carter failed, and it seems like Andrew Stanton is the one who paid the price for it. Sorry, I'm going to turn that one down. It seems like he's the one who paid the price for it, when it's really unfortunate because it's the director's job. It is not the director's job to get people out to see the movie. It's the director's job to make the best movie possible. And Andrew Stanton made a really good movie, John Carter. Taylor Kitsch did a great job acting in it, but they marketed it so badly, nobody came to go see it, which is really unfortunate. And Battleship was just an ill-conceived idea anyway. I still remember, before Battleship came out, I'm not going to say who, all right? I'm not going to name names, but you guys know this person, and maybe some of you might remember this story, and maybe some of you might be able to know who it is when I tell this story. But I remember doing an episode of my old show, For Your Consideration, that I did before the AMC days. So I did this show called For Your Consideration, and we had this one guy on once, and this guy insisted that Battleship was going to be a huge blockbuster hit. And his rationale for the fact that I mean, that's fine. We all think certain movies won't be big hits and they will. And then we all think certain movies will be big hits and they're not. So that's fine. He thought Battleship was going to be a massive blockbuster hit and it didn't. Whatever. We all have those movies. But the thing that killed me was his rationale. It wasn't that he thought Battleship was going to be a big blockbuster hit. It's why he thought it was going to be a big blockbuster hit. And why he thought the movie was going to be a big blockbuster hit was because of the cast? No. Because of the director? No. Because of the story? No. He thought Battleship was going to be a big blockbuster hit because it's a one-word title movie. And I remember this guy saying to me on the show, don't underestimate the power of one-word title movies. And it's going to be a big monster hit. And I'm like, wait. You're saying this movie's going to be a big hit because it's just got one word in the title, and that's why it's going to be a big hit. Yep. And it was unbelievable. But yeah, getting back to Taylor Kitsch. Super talented dude. And then he was even in the second season of True Detective, and he was really good in season 2 of True Detective, but it wasn't as good of a season as season 1, and so he doesn't get a lot of credit. So yeah, it's really a shame. Taylor Kitsch should be an A-list big star. He should be an A-list big star right now, and he's not because he just had the most rotten streak of bad luck, man. Terrible, terrible streak of bad luck. In poker, we would say he's drawing card dead. He's been card dead, man. It's just been terrible for him. Anyway, the Interweb Show writes, today is the 5-year mark for Man of Steel. Oh, that's right. Today's the 5-year anniversary of Man of Steel. Today is the 5-year mark for Man of Steel, which means 5 years I've been watching your content. Thanks for all the filthy and inspiration over the years. Well, thank you so much, Interweb Shows. You know what, it is funny? How many people still to this day, how many people I find out to this, what the hell is this? Oh, it's just some guys fighting it out. Okay, that's fine. It is really weird and awesome and cool how many people to this day still say they first found my channel from finding my Man of Steel review. And I mean, it is crazy to this day how many people start off their emails that they send to me or tweets they send to me saying, been a fan ever since the Man of Steel review. It's kind of crazy the way that works. But yeah, a lot of people have been watching since Man of Steel. It's nuts. It's awesome, but it's nuts. Yeah, I should not get involved in this fight because both of these guys are way stronger than me. All right, where am I going here? Oh, I said I would try to take care of that one dude first over here. Alright, I'm going to go see if I can figure out a way to take this guy out first. Oh, I'm also supposed to collect these shrubberies. That should be an easy one. So this should be easy, just picking berries. I gotta admit, I do like these little quests. Because they're so simple. Oh, dude, I don't want this guy to kill me. So let me clear him out of my way. Oh, dude, you're so dead. You're so dead. Why did I just kill that guy? So I could pick some berries. That seems like good logic. Why did you kill my son? You know, I had to get some berries. You know. You know how it is. You need to get the berries. Where are there more berries? I bet there's some berries over here. I don't see any. Okay, maybe I'll have to come back this way. Oh, there's berries over there, but I'm going to have to kill another one of these things. Okay. Bravely ran away, away, Sir Robin. And now, hopefully, this will be the last... Oh, no, I'll probably still need more berries. Okay, collect the berries. Hey, I only need 2 more berries. I'll probably get this... Oh, I should probably take this guy out. Now, he'll do his force field pull on... Or his tractor beam pull on my minion. Good job, minion. I wonder if my minion hates me. I'm just wondering. You know, because I do send him out here to get his face punched in. That's why he's here, to take the punishment for me. Okay, give me 2, give me 2, give me 2. Oh, no, I still need 1 more. What the hell are these guys? Dark Iron Holdouts. Okay. Well, crap. I gotta fight these guys now. Okay. Go get a minion. And I'll bravely shoot him from a distance. Now he's going to turn his attention to me, but it's too late, because you're dead. Now can... Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm going to freeze you. Oh, you know what? Damn it, they weren't even after me. And now I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay, I'll try to take this guy out regularly. Then I'll try... Oh, good job, minion. The minion's taking out the other guy by himself. Or at least holding him off. Okay. Now I will... Good job, minion. Good job. I knew I kept you around for a reason. Okay, so now... Where'd the strawberries go? Come on! There was a bunch of berry bushes. Did somebody come in and... Somebody probably came in and swapped them out. Whatever, I'll just swim over here like a little sneak. Okay, I got all the berries that I need. Okay. Let me take the next question here. JB1411 writes... Hearing your Perfect Storm story, my dad watched Final Destination before his flight to New York City. He was so scared he missed 2 flights, had to fly the next day. Dude, look, I hate flying. I fly quite a bit, and I hate flying. I completely hate flying because I have a fear of heights. It's not a fear of flying. I have a fear of heights. Oh, I got to go this way. Oh, I bet I got to go into that damn cave. All right, I'll go into the damn cave. I have a fear of heights, and I always hate. And then if I watch a movie or something the day before a flight, and it's like some awful thing with heights in it, I'm like, nope, I don't wanna. Is this the guy? Oh, this is the guy. Okay, minion, go get him. Yes! You cannot stop. Oh, I just did. I just stopped you, bitch! Okay. So now I can take this one in too, I guess. Nice. Well done, minion. But yeah, man, I'm the same way. I do not like flights. Like, in the next couple of days, I'm supposed to fly to Vegas to go play in the World Series of Poker for a couple of days. And every time, even though the flight to Vegas is a really short flight, like it's like a 45-minute flight, and I'm in Vegas. But even then, I have second thoughts about getting on the plane like every single time, man. Like every single frickin' time. You know what? Let me go. Oh, do I got to kill these things? Obtain a dumpy level from a city ooze. Okay, so I guess I just got to kill a couple of these things to get something from it. Okay, it won't attack him. Great. Oh, it's because I was on my horse. I keep forgetting that. Okay, die, die, die. Thank you. Now, am I looking for something? I need one dumpy level. Okay, wait a second. What is it that I need from these guys? All right, I need to help me find my dumpy level. What does it look for? Well, right, say dumpy level, a piece of significant surveying equipment. I didn't name the bloody thing, all right? Go look it up. All I did was leave it on a rock long enough for one of those horrible oozes to swallow it up. Okay, so I guess I just got to keep killing these things till I get the dumpy level from it. Fortunately, they're passive, so they're not going to attack me until I attack them. Oh, crap. Keep attacking my minion. Yeah, I gotta believe my minion hates my guts by this point. It is frustrating when you got these things where you gotta kill something, but it'll only pop up once every once in a while. And you just don't know how many you're gonna have to kill until you finally come across what it is you're looking for. And, oh no, this is an extinguishing torch. Still not what I need. What is that thing? Slavering ooze. Okay. I wonder if the slavering ooze has it. Maybe I need to go after the slavering ooze. Not real sure. Alright, I'm going to go after the slavering ooze. Minion, sick him. Okay, he got its attention. It is a level 27 creature. Oh, getting his attention wasn't good enough. Oh, why is... Oh, because that thing's attacking me because it got frozen. And my minion got its attention. Good job, minion. And, yeah, I did need to get it from that lumbering ooze thing. Okay, good. So I turn that one in. Get back over here. Take a few more questions. Holy crap, we're almost at 2 hours that we've been doing this. And I feel like I'm just getting started. Okay, here. All right, let's take a couple more questions here. Maurice Cook writes, where am I here? Maurice Cook writes, in the original Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV series, Steve Trevor had a son named Steve Trevor Jr. I bet they will do the same in the movie. No, I don't think so. There's a lot of people who've been saying that. They think, oh, it's... First of all, it can't be... His son would be 67 years old. Steve Trevor's son would be, like, in his 70s by that point. So I don't think that's the case. Keep turning in these quests. Where's the other one I got to turn in? This one here. Turn this one in. And I leveled up again. I leveled up 2 levels today, ladies and gentlemen. 2 levels today. Fantastic. All right. And I'll accept his new quest as well. And then I'll accept this guy's quest. A lot of quests in this area. I love it. Okay. So we're coming up on 2 hours, so let me fly through the remaining questions here. Braz Drake writes, not Steve Trevor, it's Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod. I like that. Nice Highlander reference there. Nice Highlander reference. Let's see. Okay, so Royce Freeman writes, The Shining miniseries was closer to the book, but the movie was better. Thoughts on how the book slowly built versus the movie where there are characters. I never watched the miniseries, so I really can't comment on that. So I have no issues. Now, obviously, the movie is an all-time classic, and it's going to be interesting. For those you didn't see on the John Campea show earlier this morning, we talked about how The Shining, the sequel. Well, first of all, Stephen King wrote a sequel book called, what is it? Something Sleep. I can't remember the actual name of it, but anyway. And it was announced this morning that they are making it a movie and that Ewan McGregor has been cast as the older version of Danny. Danny, of course, is the kid from The Shining. So now this movie is like many, many years later. He's an adult now. Oh, Dr. Sleep. That's the name of it, Dr. Sleep. So that's going to be interesting to see. But as far as the miniseries go, I don't think I ever saw the miniseries, so I really can't comment on that. Anthony R. writes, you were asking for role-playing game recommendations the other day. Get Ni no Kuni 2 for PC. Never heard of it. Great fantasy, one of the most beautiful games, and wonderful music. It sounds great. Do me a favor, Anthony. Can you email me that? Can you email me at john@thejohncampeashow.com? Just put game recommendation or something in the subject line. Can you email that to me and I'll look it up, because I've never heard of it, but beautiful game with wonderful music, that's got my attention. So please send that to me. Charlie Zakari writes, ever have a PSP? You got me hooked again on WoW. Like a PlayStation Portable? Nope, I never did. Never had a PlayStation Portable. I've had a PlayStation 3. I think the only PlayStation I ever had was a PlayStation 3, and I barely ever touched it, to be honest. I've got an Xbox One right now, but quite honestly, I don't do a lot of console gaming, if any. Maybe I'll play some Lego game with Ann every once in a while on the console, but most of my or I'll crack out the Nintendo Switch and play Mario Kart. But most of the gaming I do on PC. Let's see. C. Murphy, Life Right. Surprised you don't have Luke and/or Vader Hot Toys. Yeah, I don't have. Look, Hot Toys are expensive, man. Hot Toys are expensive. Like, I've purchased a couple, but like I got the Odin, the Allfather Odin, because I love that movie, and it was on sale. Like I got it for like $200, and it looks amazing. The other one I bought, Boba Fett, was a gift. The Boba Fett figure was a gift from a good buddy of mine, Cliff, because he actually had a spare one. Yeah, he has a ton of Hot Toys, and he happened to have an extra Boba Fett. So I've got this glorious Boba Fett Hot Toy over there. I'll show it to you sometime. Let's see. The Alien one was a gift to me from Sideshow Collectibles. Sideshow Collectibles actually sent me the Alien one for free. And the Jor-El one I bought because I love Man of Steel, and Russell Crowe's my favorite actor. So, but that's it. I mean, buying Hot Toys is an expensive thing. I only paid for 2 of them that I have. They're expensive. Now, I got this awesome Vader full-size helmet over here, but yeah, someday when I have a lot more discretionary money, maybe if I win the World Series of Poker, I will buy a hell of a lot more Hot Toys. Phi Nguyen writes, John Wick versus Brian Mills from Taken. John Wick. Yep, I'll take. Brian Mills from Taken is great, but he's no longer in his prime. John Wick is still in his prime, so I'll go John Wick over Brian Mills. Although Brian Mills is a total badass, for sure. C. Murphy for Life writes, I'm not a big fan of the new Mara costume and tomato red hair. Too cartoonish in my opinion. I much prefer Justice League costume look. Still excited for Aquaman. That's kind of exactly what I was saying about the Black Manta helmet. A little too cartoonish. I mean, it's a little too on the nose from the comic book. Just because it looks good in animation in the comic books doesn't mean it's the right look for live action. But then again, I only saw a still image. It was just a still image. Maybe it'll look much better once we see it in context in the movie. Luna Comics writes, what do you think of the new Black Manta helmet? Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Luna. I right now I'm not a fan. Right now I'm not a fan. It just looks silly in a live action setting. But again, it's just a still image. Maybe once we see it in action and in context with the rest of his outfit, maybe we'll go, oh my God, this is awesome. So we'll have to wait and see. But my honest opinion right now is that it looks a little silly to me right now. Luna writes, John, what topic do you hope South Park tackles next? I hope they cover the Star Wars fandom. I bet it would be hilarious. Oh man, I would be shocked if they don't. Because Matt and Trey, they are very plugged into our pop culture stuff. They're very plugged in, and they're very timely. I would be shocked if they don't address it. I'm sure they will. I'm 100% sure they will. And I'll look forward to it because I love the way they handle stuff. You know what? Here's the funny thing, too. They usually approach things pretty balanced as well. And they're ridiculous. Like, they'll go totally harsh and ridiculous, but then they'll go totally harsh and ridiculous the other way, too, right? So I think they will. And I can't wait till they do. And if they aren't planning on it, I hope they will soon. All right, last two questions of the day. Gabe Campbell writes, took my girlfriend to see The Incredibles 2 last night, and to our surprise, it was an incredible double feature, and wow, what an amazing movie. Yeah, that's right. Last night, a lot of theaters across the country did double headers. They did double features. They showed Incredibles and Incredibles 2 back to back. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I actually thought about going to see it, and I probably should have. But I love Incredibles 2. My review, like I said, is up on my YouTube channel right now. Check it out. You should all definitely watch Incredibles 2. So fun, so entertaining, so funny. I adored it. I was just buzzing about it. Just buzzing ever since I've seen it. And I've still only seen it the once, so probably going to go see it again in the next day or two. All right, final question of the day to end this 2-hour session. Comes to us from Luna Comics, who writes, John, I had a dream where I was chased by a Ninja Turtle. Didn't realize how creepy they look until this dream. Funny part is I still main the Ninja Turtles on Justice 2. I still main the Ninja Turtles on Injustice 2. First of all, I didn't even know, are the Ninja Turtles playable characters in Injustice 2? If so, I must have missed that announcement, or I heard the announcements and I totally forgot about it. Let me talk about weird dreams. Last night, I have no idea why. Me and some friends were lost. And this rich family said, oh, come on in and hang out in our mansion. And for whatever reason, in the mansion, I had it in my head that I had to get the woman's purse and sneak her credit cards out of her purse and eat her credit cards. And for an hour in my dream, I was just trying to find the opportunity to get her purse away from her, and then when I finally did, find a place where there was no surveillance cameras so I could eat her credit cards. I have no explanation. I have no idea what that dumbass dream meant. All I know is that I woke up going, what the hell is wrong with my head? Anyway, guys, that will do it for today's installment of Open Mic, which was an open mic while I'm playing Warcraft session. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, guys, listen, do me a favor. Let me know what you thought about me. Was this really distracting, trying to do open mic while playing Warcraft? What, did it add an extra element of fun to it? I don't know. Write to me and let me know. I would love to do this more often, but I want to make sure you guys feel like your questions are getting the attention they deserve as well. So email me, john@thejohncampeashow.com. Let me know what you thought about this, because I'm not going to lie, I had a lot of fun doing this. This was great. Yeah, guys, that will do it for me for now. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget, tomorrow, the John Campea Show at 8:30 in the morning. Make sure you come on and join us for that. That's at Pacific Standard Time. And there's going to be a companion video going up tomorrow morning, too, and a whole bunch of other stuff tomorrow as well. So thanks a lot for being here, guys. My name's John Campea, and until my next video, bye-bye.